Here's my 6 tips for new eBay resellers. Welcome to Matt's Profit Pursuit. I'm Matt. I'm a part-time reseller who sells on eBay, and I've been doing this regularly, part-time, for about 3 years, and I do about $32,000 in sales a year, working 12 to 15 hours a week on reselling. I got 7 orders going out today, and I'm going to give my 6 tips that I wish I listened to when I first started. But first, let's check out what sold. Sold this little portable tape player. Not a very good one. It's a GPX brand. I have some old stereos and electronics that I collected for a while, and this was on the shelf, but getting rid of it. I paid 40 cents for this tape player, and it only sold for $3.99 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $11.70, and after fees and shipping, I get $4.02. And here's my 6 tips. They're not in any particular order. They're just what I thought was important. Number 1, do whatever you can for free. Get a free eBay account. Start by selling items you have around in your house. Get whatever boxes you can get for free. Reuse Amazon boxes to ship. The name of the game is making money, so if you can cut costs on shipping supplies and inventory, that's the more money you're going to make. Sold this pair of cinch jeans. Some cinch, shirts and sweatshirts, stuff like that can do okay. These weren't very good, but I got them for free. And these sold for $6 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $22.02, and after fees and shipping, I get $9.81. Number 2 was Said Best by Ron Swanson.
Never half-ass 2 things. Whole-ass 1 thing.
If you're selling on eBay, just stick with eBay for a while. Get to know the platform, learn it, get competent, and then you can move on to other platforms. Sold this E-Race shaver with the power cord or charger, whatever it is. I paid 30 cents for this shaver, and it sold for $10 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $17.12, and after fees and shipping, I get $8.12. Number 3, pre-pack your item when you're listing it. Get it all packaged up. You don't need to seal it, but get it packaged up in whatever box or packaging you're using. Weigh it and measure it. That way you have the correct weights and dimensions on your listing. That way the buyer is charged the correct amount and you don't lose money on shipping. Sold this pair of Gymshark joggers. Gymshark's a decent brand to look out for athletic gear. I paid $1.35 for these joggers, and they sold for $19.99 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $28.19, and after fees and shipping, I get $16.88. Number 4, use the SKU system. Stay organized. If you sell an item, you need to know where it is to be able to ship it out. Sold this pair of camper shoes. They're a little squished. I paid $2.82 for these shoes, and they sold for $20 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $43.66, and after fees and shipping, I get $12.74. 5, create a separate bank account. If you're going to be reselling consistently, you're going to make enough money to where you need to pay taxes on that money. You need to be able to track what you're spending on inventory, what you're spending on supplies, and how much money you make off of eBay. So start a new checking account with the savings account attached to it. Have your checking account be for money coming in and out, and your savings account, you put money aside to pay taxes later on. Talk to your tax person to see how much money you need to set aside for taxes. Sold this Patagonia hat. Patagonia is a good brand, and this is a pretty good design to look out for. I only paid 30 cents for it, and it sold within a few days for $20.01 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $28.25, and after fees and shipping, I get $17.69. And 6, sell-through rate. You want to get items that are going to sell quick. You don't want to end up like me and have 1,200 items in the store and it's taking over your whole garage. Okay? I would love to get my store down to a couple hundred items, and I'm replenishing items and selling them within a few days of me listing them. That's ideal. I don't want a big store. I want to just keep moving product. And I sold this Maxius hair straightener. There's nowhere to test electronics at my bins. However, it's only 79 cents a pound, so it's not much of a gamble. I paid $1.25 for this, and it sold for $29 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $37.20, and after fees and shipping, I get $26 even. Now I'm going to break down all the fees of these sales so you see exactly how much can be made. And if you like videos like this, please hit that subscribe button. For those items, including what the buyers paid for shipping, it was a total of $179.24 in sales. After the fees and shipping, I get $95.26 minus the cost of goods, which was $6.42, and that gives me $88.84. I take 25% and set it aside to pay taxes later on, which was $22.21, and that gives me $66.63. Take 20% of that and invest it back into the business, which is $13.32, and that puts $53.31 in my pocket, again for my original investment of only $6.42, so that is 8.3 times my money for about 2 hours worth of work. I really hope those tips can help. Let me know down below, and I'll catch you on the next one. God bless. Peace.